Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 147 of the Holding Court podcast. Today, summer is officially over. Or is it? We're talking the recent road trip and how we decided our fantasy football draft order. All coming up right now on Holding Court.
Bum 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 bum.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
It's an honor. How is it September?
Yeah. I'm telling you.
It is September.
Every year goes faster and faster. It's crazy.
So is summer over because Labor Day weekend's over, or are we going straight to the actual by the book definition of summer and going through September 22nd?
Summer's over because they closed all the kiddie pools and splash pads in Chicago
No,
before Labor Day.
They closed it August 10th. I think because kids go back to school, but weather has been good. I knock on wood. It's been great. I don't know. It still feels like summer, but everything is shifting to fall. I get the emails from the coffee places saying their fall drinks are out. All the stores have all their fall clothes, but I guess that happens. Like
the PSLs, so the PSLs back.
The PSLs are out. They started last week. Foxtrot, which is my little favorite matcha spot in Chicago, even though it's my only spot. I don't really branch out. They sent out a menu today with their pumpkin latte. I don't even know.
Really?
Yeah. So I think the temptation is there, and I love fall. Don't get me wrong, but we are in a city where summer has been incredible.
Right.
And it's my favorite place ever in the summer. So I think I'm going to milk it through September 22nd. At least I'm going to try if weather permits.
Yeah. I mean, coming back here today, we were just on a long road trip. So
yeah,
being down in Anaheim, it's always just scalding, uncomfortably hot in Anaheim.
Yeah.
I feel like there's never like a nice game in Anaheim.
I remember that one game that I think it was 105 degrees at first pitch.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we went up to San Francisco, and actually I think maybe in all of my years of going up there, we had the 3 nicest days I've ever had.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
Although the results were not nice.
Yeah.
But the weather, that's the best San Francisco weather I think we've ever had. And then, Colorado was perfect.
I know.
Like it was like just warm enough.
Yeah.
Overcast. Colorado was great. So coming back here after all that good weather, there was actually like you could feel the fall coming because there's a little bit of like chill in the air. You guys were talking about it after the game. Like, I guess I should have brought a sweater, but.
Well, I'm still wearing it. Great. I'm wearing a cardigan, but it's short sleeve. So this is my transitional piece.
It's good though. It's good when the weather turns. That means it's September baseball. That means it's meaningful games. That means it's, getting closer and closer to the playoffs and being able to make a run deep into October and win a World Series. So
yeah, I felt bad because I think I warned a lot of the girls that hadn't been to San Francisco to bring blankets and parkas and be ready.
I told all the guys too.
Yeah. And then I ended up just wearing, I don't even know what I had, like a light sweater or something. It was perfect.
I can't believe it. It was amazing.
It was really good. Everyone needs furniture. Not everyone needs it forever. Kourt offers furniture rental services that meet you where you're at and give you what you need when you need it. Whether you've got a new job or moving to a new city or across town, or just need furniture that adapts to you and fast, Kourt offers you flexibility, quality, and convenience no matter where life takes you. Simply select one of Kourt's move-in ready packages, give them a few details about your space, and their experts will do the rest. Kourt has a large inventory of high quality and stylish furniture that allow you to feel at home quickly and on your terms. And if you want help, Kourt's expert delivery team is ready to make your move as easy as possible. For furniture that fits your needs, choose Kourt Furniture Rental. I want to talk about September baseball because it started. And it's here. And you guys actually had a fun game today. Well, it was fun in the end. It was fun the whole way through.
It's not ideal, but the outcome was fun, yes.
No, I mean, ideally you win every game 10-0 and there's whatever. But
that's just not going to happen. But
it's not as entertaining. And if I don't feel like I'm going to puke 5 times during the game, then what's the point? So you guys' first game of the homestand against the Braves, and you were down. I think at one point you were down 6-1.
6-1.
Yes, wasn't looking good, but I always like when you guys are at home. I like when you get the last say in the game. I don't know why. It just always feels good.
That's why it's called home field advantage.
That's right. Wow.
There's a reason.
Did you come up with that? Talk about the game today. I have something I want to ask you before all is said and done about the game today, but talk to me about the walk-off today.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just start from the 6-1 moment. Just started chipping away. Happy hit a homer. We punched another one across. I think a big momentum swing play of the game that kind of gets overlooked because there were a lot of big swings was...
I like the silent ones. I like that.
Pete's 2 out, 2 strike, bunt base hit.
Oh, yeah.
To extend the inning. And
I was a big fan of that.
Dansby comes up, has a big swing, cuts it to 6-4. That was huge. And then obviously, Carson coming up with the big 2-run homer in the 8th, which was, just so good for him. He's been working and grinding, trying to get a good feel back. And so I know that swing felt extra good for him. And then, the bullpen, actually. Savali, the new guy, just brought him in 3 innings, scoreless. And
he's normally a starter.
He has been a starter his entire career. I think that was actually his first
relief
appearance. He went 3 innings. Didn't give up a run.
Yeah.
So, and then Keller came in, was great. Kitteridge was great.
Impressive.
So shout out to the bullpen. But then, Carson comes up clutch again. I don't know if there's ever been a guy that threw out a base runner. So he threw out a guy, hit a game-tying homer in the 8th, and then a walk-off hit in extra innings. I don't know if anyone's ever done that.
It's not alcohol. My drink. Sorry.
Should be.
I will say sidebar. I feel like I am a little nervous. I had 2 bites. I said 1 originally. It was 2 bites of a cupcake. I won't say where it came from or who got it because I won't sell them out. They were under the impression it was a vegan cupcake. I took one bite and I was like, it's pretty good for a vegan cupcake. And I had cupcakes from this place before. And that's when the wheels started turning. And I thought, this does not taste like the cupcake I had before. So I have one more bite and I'm like, this is dairy. So for the first time, 5.5 years, I have unknowingly and then knowingly consumed 2 chomps of dairy. So accept your thoughts by the time this episode comes out. You'll know if I'm still with us.
I also only had 2 chomps, but my 2 chomps consumed the entire cupcake.
So we'll get back to you guys if it's okay. To be fair, I'm not allergic to dairy. I did it more in solidarity when you gave it up and you were having such amazing results.
I'm not allergic either, yeah.
And all of the good things that came from it. We'll see.
Might be a sprint to the bathroom, wrestling match to.
It might be like Ireland again.
I think I'm fine.
We don't know.
I think I'm fine. I feel fine.
I don't know, because I feel like I start to get in my head. It's like when someone around you is coughing or something, you're like, oh, I'm not feeling good. And you're like, shit. And then you I don't know.
How did we get to dairy cupcakes from talking about Carson's game?
Because you said I was drinking, which I said, I'm drinking this. I said, I'm trying to stay hydrated. I have to say, I'm trying to flush it out.
Oh, okay. Got it. I was like, where did this go?
It's like electrolytes.
Yeah.
If you're watching on video, you see it's a red cup. That's why I said it's not alcohol. And then I did the sidebar of why I keep chugging water, because I'm just trying to make sure my body is prepared for whatever could happen in the coming hours. So,
wow.
Okay, back to the walk-off. Incredible. I honestly feel like you guys have a weird thing where you lose the first game of the series. Is it the series at home or the series on the road?
I think it's just series in general. We have a really hard time
the first game.
So
this was huge. Yeah. I knew the vibes were going to be up at Wrigley today. It was beautiful out.
The vibes are always up at Wrigley.
I know, but even when it was 6-1, I still believed. I really did. I was thinking we're going to see Clark running in the outfield with the W flag. Everyone's going to be singing. It's going to be a good day. So I don't know. I do have to ask, when Carson, he had a great day today. When he hit the 2-run homer. I had to think which of his moments today that this happened. I got a couple texts about you because I was at the game. So obviously I don't see into the dugout. Got a couple texts saying that they hoped you were okay. Well, you weren't on the field in that moment.
No, I know where
to
you're
my
going.
knowledge. So you want to walk us through what I ended up seeing the clip after. You got a little excited for your guy, and you're the clumsiest person. And I will maintain that for ever. I will always say that. You're so athletic and you make some of the most insane plays I've ever seen, but you are also so flipping clumsy. Walk us through it. Please walk us through it. I need to find a way to put the clip on here so people can see it. Or
well,
just
if you go on and you watch the highlight, it'll show it.
Of the home run. You can't miss it. Okay, what happened?
I'll tell you what happened.
Thank you.
So, like I said, Carson's been working and trying to get good feels back. And, we had a conversation the at-bat prior. And it always is great when you, suggest something really small or whatever. And, you get good feedback from the guys. He went up his next at-bat, and he flew out to the warning track. And he was like, man, that felt better. And I was like, awesome. Let's ride with it. And he's like, yeah. So next at-bat, he comes up. And I'm up on the rail with Matt Boyd and Michael Bush is standing right there. And sure enough, he gets the hanging breaking ball. Boom. Everyone knows it as soon as he hits it.
Oh, yeah.
And I jump.
Gotta watch the outfielder.
I'm so fired up. So happy for him. I jump up on the rail and I'm straddling the rail, waiting for him to come around second, to pump the hands up and pump up my guy. Well, while I'm straddling, my right cleat catches the net of the fence.
Whoops.
And it sends me. So I'm thinking I'm about to go head first into the warning track while Carson's about to touch third. Luckily, I'm a superior athlete. I swung the other leg over.
Yeah.
Landed on my feet.
Beautiful landing.
Like a cat with 9 lives. And, Michael and Matt Boyd got a good laugh out of it. So we're actually talking in a text about it not too long ago. They actually told me that the problem is that I never played hockey and had to jump over the boards like they've played hockey and had to jump over the boards. And I told them, no. I was trying to hang on because I didn't want to get a too many men on the ice penalty. So I was trying to keep my skates off the ice as long as I could,
It looked just like that.
It was funny though. So for his next at bat, when he hit the walk-off, I made sure I was in the opening. So I could just run right out of the dugout.
I know. I always get nervous when everyone runs out. I don't know why.
And Pete stepped right on my toe today.
So I'm saying.
Yeah. Right
and
on
there's
my toe.
Who are we just talking about? Not to get into fantasy football, but someone's out for the first week. Quarterback. Because someone stepped on his toe.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar
Jackson.
In the last preseason game. And we're like, is that a real injury?
Right. He's going to play.
Or is there something more? Is it a cover? We never know.
He's going to play.
I knew he was going to play, but the stomp toe. I just worry. You guys go out there full speed. No one's looking. There was a thing in LA where someone stepped on a helmet. I get nervous. I'm thinking.
Kendry Morales jumped into home plate on a walk-off homer and blew out his knee. Yeah.
Nope. Don't say that. Yeah, so. Don't put that out there. Nope.
You got to celebrate, but you got to be careful.
Got to celebrate cautiously.
Yeah.
Don't get a cleat. Funny. Don't get a cleat stack.
The guys got a laugh out of it.
No, it was a good win. It was good. Good way to start the month.
It was a good way. September's the best month for baseball. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Fall's in the air. Everything is going.
Right. Regular season month.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Not to jump back into the road trip, but I do need to report that I was able to have a on-time flight coming back.
2 of them.
From the road trip.
3 of them.
3.
Well, up to San Fran. And then San Fran back to 2 of them.
2.
Yeah.
My one to Anaheim
was delayed.
Was solo Kourt, and it was lovingly delayed.
You weren't solo. You had Bobo.
It was lovingly delayed. That's why it was a real treat. If you're delayed without a Bobo, it's like, okay, I'll grab lunch, whatever. You're delayed with a Bobo that wants to crawl. I always said I would not let my son crawl on an airport floor. That is disgusting.
Did you uphold that?
No chance. 2 hours.
So he was just roaming around.
He's you know it. When he is doing something, he's loving it. He's having a blast.
Oh yeah.
Happiest kid in the world. But if you stop him from his crawling or you stop like the carousel he's on or something, he does the back bend move. And parents will know the toddler back bend. They stiffen out, they back bend, and they're like, Wah! And you're done. What do you do?
The back bend's the worst.
Back bend's the worst. I'm powerless against the back bend. So now is set him down at the end, and then he was like, doot, 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 doot. Gets all the way to the concourse. I'm like, we're not doing that. Scoop him. Wah! Take him all the way back. Doot, 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 doot. Just crawled. Like 2 of the other Cubs wives were there. Happened to be on the same flight. Maggie had Uno cards, so he was playing like 52 card pickup.
Right. And he was like bending the Uno cards. We still owe them.
I know. I was like, I gotta get you a fresh deck.
Cards,
yeah. But delay. It was nice. We get there, and it's never good when you go, because you do the thing when you get to the airport, right? Where you just go check and make sure your gate exists.
Or they didn't move it, right?
Even if you just have 2 hours and you saw on the screen that it's there, you have to just go see, and then you nod and you do the thing. You say, okay, my gate's here. Cool. But you walk up. It's never good when you're about to board and there's no plane.
Right.
And everyone's just looking at each other. Okay, we don't have a plane. And they said, oh, our plane's pulling up from the hangar. To dust it off and do their safety checks.
From the hangar. It wasn't even like a delayed flight coming in.
Got in from Miami the night before or something like that. Oh. So I always do the where is my plane on the app. I love seeing that. Because then sometimes they say it's going to be on time, and then you see the plane that you're going to use is not even landed yet. It's going to take them like 30 minutes to deplane, reset, whole deal. It's not going to be on time.
Right.
I've learned all the tricks. And so didn't have a plane. They get the plane up. They say, okay, they're going to do their safety checks. And then they get on their microphone. They say, oop, didn't pass. Got to find a new plane. That's when we knew it was going to be another 2 hours. So it's fine.
There's
but
a
then,
lot of people. I've read so much stuff from people I know on like social media that have had such a hard time with traveling. And like the weather is usually.
I mean, we're fine. Like I hadn't fun with Bo solo for a little bit. So it was a nice little treat. And he's more mobile now. I think it was just very different. And it's funny because sometimes you get to the airport and he's settled in the travel stroller, but going through security, you have to take him out.
Right.
And that's when you know you're never putting him back in there ever again. You're just carrying him. I need to get one of those little tush baby things that are those TikTok things. It's like a fanny pack, and they just sit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see if he enjoys that. But no, I mean, it's fine. We get there safe, and it's not terrible. It's good. And that was the first 2-city road trip I think we had done this whole season. We didn't go to Denver with you. But I think this was the first one where we did maybe back to back. I'm pretty sure. It was a lot of fun. I will say I really love my seats that I get in Anaheim. This is not sponsored, but my seats at Angel Stadium, I go on, and I always forget to get tickets. And so I end up going on super late, and I just like snag them, and like, the food's not included, so it's not like you're paying like Dugout Club and other stadiums where it's like food and drink and all that. But you have access to these. I posted a video of it. You have access to these tables. And like you said, the weather was perfect. So you're sitting out these tables. You can do the buffet. You can order food, whatever, order drinks. And you're just sitting down to dinner, and the game's just right in front of you.
Right.
And I don't know. I'm like
and you have your lady, right, that always reserves a table for you.
Yeah, Mia. She was there.
Holds it for you.
She loves the podcast. She actually said that her family was originally very big fans of yours, and they've since shifted to be
more fans
larger fans of myself. Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
So I know. Who would have thought?
Get him a sticker.
Who would have thought? Get him. I should have had my stickers.
You should have had your stickers.
I know.
Those are the first people on the planet that like you more than me.
Justin will not be getting a sticker, but thank you.
I have plenty.
Okay. We got to move on to fantasy football.
Yeah.
14th year. You sold me out on a local radio station about my friend's fantasy football league name. We've said it on here before. But I got to go on the radio myself and talk fantasy football. And let me tell you, I know football, but going on, I thought, what if they just start quizzing me on plays and all these things and strategies? And I don't even know. But I crushed it. I felt great. I was ready. I was hyped up to be in a city talking Bears football, talking fantasy football, talking women playing fantasy football. Love it. Because the two gals on the show are in a fantasy football league.
Their league's sick. If you win the league, you win a car or something, right?
I don't even know. I think so.
Pretty sure it was a car.
I was so nervous. I blacked out. I don't know what they said.
Like a nice car, too.
Yeah. Theirs is, I was surprised I didn't get an invite. Honestly, I thought maybe that's why they had me on. I thought when they had me on, like they were just courting me, and it's fine. Next year we'll be ready. But I got asked to go into the studio and talk Bears football. That one I will actually shit my pants for. So I told them that I was on the road, but hopefully I can come in a few weeks and get ready for it.
Yeah, see how the season's going.
Yeah, they might be wanting me on just for entertainment value. We'll see. I don't know. It could be fun. But so 14th year for my friend's fantasy league, which is crazy to keep it going. Pretty much same core again, same group. Deciding draft order is always fun. For those of you that don't, I always get some comments of people that say, I have no idea what you're talking about when you talk about fantasy football. So let me give a little summary of it.
Let's hear this.
Now I'm nervous.
Break it down.
Now I am nervous. My stomach's hurting, not from the cuppy. Basically, you are a manager of a team and you field your team by different players. You have your wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks, a defense, a kicker, all of these sort of things, tight end. So you pick in a draft and you pick your players. It's like you're on the playground and you're picking your team for dodgeball. So basically you can pick from any team, and it's kind of hard not to like only pick Bears and not pick any Green Bay players. I never pick Green Bay players because you're not going to catch me cheering for them on Sunday. I'm sorry. And that's that. And then you go head to head with someone else's team every week. And you get points based on yards, touchdowns, kicks, defense holding them to points or whatever. All of these things. How did I do?
You're going.
You get points for everything. And then there's a playoff at the end of the season for the top teams. And then you win bragging rights or a prize or whatever you have. So
I'm pretty sure you just convinced every listener to start playing fantasy football.
I like it because if you're a Bears fan, you're a Dolphins fan, your Sunday is going to be, well, your mood might be decided on how the Bears play and how the Dolphins play. But if you have a fantasy team, you might have a player in every single game on Sunday. Or now it's Thursday night football, Friday football, Saturday. It's every day of the week, Monday night football.
Well, I got news for you. In your friends league, I have 3 Bears players. So I will be watching Bears games.
I mean, you were going to watch them anyways.
I think I have Waddle. So I do have a Dolphins player.
I have a Dolphins player too. I feel like I do that just in solidarity with you. But it makes you invest in every game. If your husband's watching it anyways, I always tell the girls, just play because it's fun. You're going to get more into it than you think.
Right.
But the big thing is draft order. We do a snake draft. So it's in our wives league this year, we have 12. We added 2. It's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Big deal. So a snake draft, your first pick snakes downward to the 12th pick, and then it snakes back up. So if you have the first pick, you have the first, and then you don't pick again until 24. So I kind of like a middle of the road pick anyways. Everyone's like, oh, first pick, I want to win. You don't really want first pick. I don't know. Whatever. Who knows? So draft order this year, Chase wanted a 40-yard draft. We have 4 pregnant girls. That wasn't happening. She wanted a plank challenge. Ashley wanted everyone to chug a Sprite and who lasted the longest without burping or something. I wanted a New York Times mini crossword time challenge, but then I would have got first pick. So I would have had to
you've done it every day for a year. So.
I would have had to go for a walk outside and come back in and finish it if I wanted 4th or 5th. I ended up deciding in both of my leagues just to keep it simple, because we all weren't together, which is hard. Yeah. Like you guys have your Cubs one and you're all together. It's easier to compete.
Right.
I think the Reds wives did the 40-yard draft because Lux's fiance.
40-yard dash.
What did I call it?
You said 40-yard draft.
Oh, it's late.
40-yard dash.
Dash. Yeah. The 40-yard draft.
Well, maybe some of them were drafting. It took so long, but some of them might have
40-yard dash.
Some of them may have dashed.
It's late. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect.
You're perfect to me.
Thank you. So I decided to go with NASCAR drivers for the Cookout 500.
It's a great idea, by the way.
On Sunday. And we randomly, I think we had Bo pick everyone's name out of the hat because everyone's going to be like, oh, I didn't get to pick my driver first, whatever.
Right.
So everyone picked the driver they wanted in the random order, and how your driver placed was your draft pick. If they did not finish, it would be how many laps they completed. If there was someone else that did not finish. In our Friends League, my driver finished 29th. So I had the 10th pick. So in little snaky snake.
Mine finished 26th. So
we were 9th and 10th. Yeah. We brought up the butt, and we were 9th and 10th, and then 11th and 12th. And then you don't pick for another a really long time. I don't even know, 18, whatever it is. You don't pick for a really long time. You actually went to the corner market and got us Powerball in between one of your draft picks.
It was so long in between picks.
I was like, baby, they're about to pick Powerball in 20 minutes. And you're like, I'm heading to the store. And you came back and you're like, oh shit, I'm up. So it was actually perfect. That gives you an idea of how much time you have in between. And so in the Wives League, I have the 4th pick. We're actually drafting tomorrow. So we will see how that goes. You guys did something you've done before with the Dodgers, or?
We did with the Dodgers, but yeah, we did a golf shot from center field, and it just so happened that day it was like raining after the game, so they put the tarp on the field, and there's a giant Cubs logo like right over home plate.
Wait, it wasn't the Reynolds wrap tarp?
I don't know if
isn't that the tarp?
I don't know. I'm sure it says Reynolds wrap somewhere.
You don't have any footage of this?
No one took footage.
Wow.
But there's a big Cubs logo on home plate.
Okay.
And so it was like closest to the center of the Cubs logo.
Where did you shoot from?
From center field, off a mat.
On the ground or up?
On the ground. Like in center field.
I feel like with Dodgers, on the warning track. Shot behind
Dodgers,
home plate.
we went into the bleacher in left center.
Oh, that's right.
It was elevated, and we shot to home plate.
Okay, so you shot from the warning track to home plate.
Yeah, it was like 125 yards. And whoever was closest, that didn't mean you had the first pick of the draft. That meant you had the first pick to pick where you wanted to draft.
See, I always think about doing that, and that might be a good idea. Because not everyone wants the first pick.
Right. Like your sister's car won, so she got the first pick, but she even said like she didn't want the first pick.
It's a jinx sometimes. So, the first picks don't do well, or then you don't pick till 24th again. It's not as balanced of a team. Yeah.
So of course yours truly hit the closest shot.
Oh wow, we're in the presence of greatness.
Yeah, I mean it was beautiful. Couldn't have hit it any better.
Naturally.
And so I had the first pick to pick, and we decided to go with a 3rd pick overall.
Okay. I like that.
Just because we thought the top 3 players were all kind of an equal tier.
Okay.
And then that gives us a chance to have the earlier pick on the way back.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how ours shook out.
How many teams are in the Cubs league?
There's 12.
12. Okay.
We did our draft in Colorado when we got in. So It was good. It was good. Danny had a whole spiel before. Danny, our clubhouse guy, gave like an opening speech like Roger Goodell.
Love that.
We all booed him, of course.
So he's the commissioner?
No, he's actually on my team. But he gave the speech.
Is there a commissioner?
And, well, I think Tuck's kind of running the league.
Okay.
He's setting everything up.
Big fantasy football guy.
Yeah, he loves it. But it was funny. It was funny. He was like shouting out some of the things that guys did from previous years.
Yeah.
And we weren't allowed to, in our league, there's no kicker. There's 2 flex positions. Mm-hmm. So he had the stickers from the kickers, and he was going around and putting certain kickers' names on people.
What a little goofball.
Which was funny. I won't say which goes where, but no, it was great. He
You're so dumb.
he opened it. We had a room, and VJ set it all up. VJ's man. There was some wings and food and pizza and ice cream sundae bar. So it was nice. It was good.
I love that.
Our third base coach came down to draft. He's Tuck's partner, Quentin Berry. He came down to draft in a robe and slippers.
Stop.
Yeah.
That's so boss.
Q was really feeling himself.
That's so boss.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, best of luck. Thursday's first game?
Thursday, I think. Opening night.
I love it. Can't believe it's already here. I keep saying that, but I can't believe it's already here.
I know.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, that is going to do it for today's episode. A friendly reminder to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And we're on YouTube so you can watch all of the episodes and enjoy them there.
See Kourt drinking out of a red Solo
See me drinking
cup.
out of my Solo. All right. Well, thank you all for listening, and we'll talk to you all next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bum, 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 bum.